Good morning. Happy Sunday. I am headed to church this morning after last night's UFC fight. It was so much fun. The people that I wanted to win did win for the most part, especially the main event. I am not an Adesanya fan, so seeing Joe Pyfer get the victory in the second round, thank you God. There were some pretty interesting moments throughout the night. I think it was funny. So I was going up the stairs to go get something for my mom. She wanted Prosecco, and we noticed when we were coming in like these really big pretzels. So I was like, I'll go get a pretzel and I'll get some Prosecco for you. And when I was leaving the little club area that we were in based on our tickets, I saw a girl from my high school and college who we weren't super close, but we were nice to each other. We were friendly. I remember her. And I remember when we were in our 20s, she went on to like marry this guy who, if we're 30, he has to now be like 42. And I remember at the time in our 20s, I was just like, oh my gosh, girl, he's like 10 years older than you. But she's like married and they have 3 daughters now. And she was there in the pizza line with what looked like her youngest daughter, who has to be like 2 or 3 years old. And I remember thinking when I saw that, remember that scene in Sweet Home Alabama with Reese Witherspoon where she's looking at an old friend and she goes, "You have a baby in a bar." Because like those two things don't make sense. That's how I felt seeing her with her youngest, who like looked to be like 2 or 3. Like, oh my gosh, you have a toddler at a UFC fight. Oh, and then also there was this guy there at the fights who he was sitting, so it was my mom and I on the aisle, and then the girlfriend next to me, and then he was next to the girlfriend. And he was like, as the night went on, he grew more and more and more obnoxious. And my mom, it was so funny because at a certain point she would be like, oh my gosh, there's people, like certain people here that like don't stop talking. They're always yelling and screaming throughout the fights. He in particular, he was very obnoxious, and he became more obnoxious the more he drank. Like, I don't know how many times he and her or one of them got up to grab yet another beer. I was texting my boyfriend. I was like, I've never seen so much beer consumption all throughout this entire arena. Like, my mom and we each had a margarita, and then maybe like a few hours later she had a Prosecco. I got a cherry limeade, which I don't believe there was any liquor in it, but it was like, the taste of it wasn't that great as time went on, and I just kept wondering, like, is there alcohol in this? Because I don't feel anything. And for what I drank, I thought I'd at least feel a bit of a buzz by then, but I didn't. I feel like the margarita, not only was it better, but I could taste the alcohol. Like, I knew that there was something in this. But with the cherry limeade, I'm just like, I don't think there's anything in this. I think this is just a cute little Slurpee selection. He was an idiot. And I would say to my mom, I was like, I hope that there are women here who like us, they actually want to be here, and they're not here to just like keep an eye on their boyfriend. Because I would hate that. I would hate to be in a relationship like that. And she said to me, she's like, I don't think the girl was there to keep an eye on her boyfriend, but I do think that she was growing more and more annoyed with him during the evening. And I have to agree, because he was just loud and dancing and screaming, and I knew he was drunk because then when he would speak, it would just be all slurred. And I think she had enough at one point, because they left right after the co-main event, which was 2 women, but they were not there for the main fight. And given how like into it he was acting, I for sure thought that out of all of us, he would not miss one moment of the main event. So for them to leave and not even be there to see any of it, that told me that something was up. Something was up. Yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you at church. I like being up high because I like a broader visual of everything. So once I found the stairs for the second story, I was like, I'm gonna sit up here from now on. I love it. I'm going to put the link to this workout down below for anyone else who wants to die like we just did. Good morning, happy Friday. Happy Good Friday. I am off today, so I'm heading over to get sugared this morning. It's 9:43 a.m. I slept in for about 2 hours. My alarm goes off at 4:30, except for when I'm working from home, then I set it to a little later than that, but I woke up at 6:30, which is 2 hours later than when my alarm typically goes off. I don't have much planned for today. It's been such a regular mundane week. That's why I haven't been filming as much this week as I usually do. Which I know people say, because I've said this, where I'm just I like watching other people's vlogs and just seeing what their regular everyday week looks like, even if they feel like there's just not much to show or share or talk about because it's just so boring. But I don't know, it's not boring if it's different than your typical week. So I have to remind myself of that, because I just sometimes sit and think, would anyone even want to watch this? This is just a regular day at work or a regular day at the gym. It's not anything out of the ordinary for me. But yeah, that probably explains why I just haven't filmed a whole lot. Weekend is Easter, and my mom and I have to make 2 appearances at 2 different homes. We were invited. We usually have a spot that we always go to every year for Easter. But then I ran into a former coworker who have known her and her family for my entire life, and she invited us to her place for Easter this year. Book updates: I'm 70% through one of my books. The other 2 that I'm reading, I'm 20% to 30% in, so I'd like to put more of a dent in both of them, because when I do take my trip, I want to have just one book with me. If I stop by a bookstore and get another, I don't want to have a ton of books with me, and I'm in the middle of 3, so it'd be nice to finish them up in these next few weeks. Mom and I just got home. It's later in the day. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we picked up, or that I picked up. We went shopping. I'm going to show you everything that I grabbed. This is from Aerie. I really like their bralettes, but they also had some cute everyday casual weekend pieces that I picked up. So unless I say otherwise, everything that you will see here is in a size large. First things that I grabbed is this really nice, I think it's a cotton blouse, and the way it was styled kind of looked like it was something you could wear over a swimsuit if you're like going to the beach or having a pool day or whatever. And it's a little longer in the back. It's hard to like do this on camera. It's a little harder, or excuse me, longer in the back than the front. And I love it. I got a size large and I thought it was so cute. And I also thought that I could get away with wearing it at work once the weather gets a little bit warmer. And it was styled with these shorts. I also got these in a size large, and what's great about them is that they are stretchy. They have like an elastic band, and they're a little bit longer in the back than the front. I really like going to American Eagle for shorts and jeans, and Aerie is like the undergarment, casual bralette, like little sister, I feel like, of Aerie, of American Eagle. So I got some more bralettes. This is just a simple white bralette. It has cups and it has a clasp in the back. So I got one in black, and then I got, or white, and then I did get black though. So this is just the black version of that bralette. And then these two, so this is a matching set that I picked up. So this is another bralette. It has cups and a clasp in the back. It's like this really cute light pink. And it also has a matching boy shorts in a light pink as well. So I thought that would be just a really cute outfit to keep underneath, or little matching set to keep underneath my clothes. And then I got the exact same set, although it's just in this pretty blue, and it's got a cute little bow in the middle of it. And then these are the shorts. They only have one pair of large. If they had more than one pair, I would have definitely gotten another because I love boy shorts. And then I grabbed this other, so this is more like the knock around weekend set. So this is the top. It's just like this simple crew neck, and then it has like those slits. I don't know if you can see those like little slits at the bottom, so it opens. And it looks like denim, but it's really soft. I feel like it's cotton. And then I also grabbed the matching pants that come with it, and they're also stretchy. So my mom was like, you could wear that to the airport when traveling. You could wear it around the house. And then the final bralette. So this matches the white and black one that I showed you earlier. It's just in a light blue. So that is what I picked up from Aerie. Mom got some stuff from Torrid. She needed new bras, so she was next door. And then after that, we went to Ulta. We did go to Sephora, but their Sephora sale does not start until next week. And I actually want to do a video explaining my recommendations for the Sephora sale for anyone who may be interested. So I'll probably film that sometime in next week's vlog and post it. I think the sale starts on the 10th and goes to the 20th of this month. So before or while it's going on, I will definitely have that video up explaining what I recommend for hair products, skincare, and makeup. Typically I go to Sephora for skincare and hair products because I already have like so much makeup that I'm just loyal to. I'm not really looking to like try new brands really, but when it comes to like skincare, Sephora is my spot. But we did go to Ulta because what we were looking for at Sephora, we couldn't find. So when I came to Ulta, this perfume, okay, I have to explain this perfume to you. So this is the Jimmy Choo I Want You Forever perfume. At the UFC fight that I attended last week, this girl, she was dressed like she going to the club, big titties. She walked by, her perfume smelled so good. My mom goes to the bathroom, runs into her and says, oh my God, what is that perfume you're wearing? And she says, it's the Jimmy Choo I Want You Le Parfum. So we go and we smell it. I like it. Mom's not a fan. She likes the other one that they carry, which is in this pink bottle, which is more fruity, more sweet than the original that the girl was wearing. I love what the girl's wearing. Unfortunately for me, they don't have it. They're sold out. So I'm like, that's okay. I'll just wait for the Sephora sale and I'll just get it for 15% off when it's next week. But the girl at Ulta, she was like, this is another good one that I recommend, which is the I Want You Forever. I smelled it. Oh my gosh. I love it. I think I love it a little bit more than the Le Parfum. This is so nice. Even the other girl, she was like, oh my God, no, that's the best one. That's my favorite. And I was like, you may be right. So of course, because I like going broke, I got the biggest bottle that they carry. So that was the first thing I grabbed. And then I'm on a bit of a like lip liner kick recently. And my mom, she was asking me, she's like, are you wearing lip liner right now? I said, no, I just have on my lip gloss. She thinks I'm lying, but I really like the NYX Duck Plump lip liner, and it gives like a tingle because it's plumping your lips. And so I like the shade, what is this called? Plumping Lip Liner Dash of Cocoa. I will put this around my lips, and then I'll put on my Maybelline lipstick. My purse is somewhere else, I would show you. And then I'll add over the clear Fenty gloss, and that is my newest lip combo for like a brown. So, but this is the lip liner that I love. It's the Dash of Cocoa shade from NYX. And then I needed to restock on my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This is what I use to fill in my brows. And then I also picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. So I get both of these in the shade dark brown. Anything darker, they've got like 2 shades darker. It's way too dark for me. My eyebrows aren't that deep of a shade of like brown or black. So I get the dark brown. My mom got one too. And then as we were walking by, because we were trying to find this Fenty liner, but they were sold out, so we'll have to come back another time. We saw this MAC lip glass cushion, and I immediately fell in love with this shade. It's called Carbonated. Look at this. It's like this pretty pumpkin orange. I was like, that's cute. So I picked that up as well from Ulta. Mom got some lip liner. She also got one of these, like I said, from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And that was our shopping day today. Completely unexpected. So now, because it is payday for me, for us, I'm going to take care of some bills because I'm a responsible adult. I lose it from time to time and go buy $150 fragrances. But for the most part, I'm a responsible adult. So I'm going to pay some bills, and then I'm going to take my braids out, wash this hair, put a hair mask in for an hour, and read, watch TV. So many of my favorite YouTubers have been posting videos today. I'm so excited. I got like 10 notifications. So probably when I'm like sitting here taking care of my hair, I'll just have a YouTube marathon, which is fun. And yeah, that's what Friday's looking like. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Mom and I are up and early this morning. We are headed to the post office. We need to get my car washed. I wanted to grab some Dutch Bros, but I'll see how I feel. I go to storage so that we can get some luggage. I'm keeping an eye on the weather. Oh wait, Mom's coming.